UD was first in the United States to do a study abroad program back in 1923.
We are very proud of the fact that we were the first institution in the United States to start a study abroad program for academic credit.
For us as higher education administrators and leaders, we take the opportunity to reflect on what we've accomplished over the past 100 years, not only at the institution, but in the field of higher education.
The spark for study abroad at UD was Professor Raymond Kirkbride. He taught French right here in our language department at UD, and he was a World War I veteran. So he had seen the impact of the First World War on Europe. He had the big idea that through bringing students along for an academic experience, he'd be able to help prevent atrocities in the future. In 1921, he met with then President Walter Hullian, where he proposed this big idea.
President Hullian felt this was a smart strategy, a way to create better citizens of the world. Hullian brought it to then U.S. Secretary of Commerce Herbert Hoover, who also agreed.
They immediately started to do outreach to gain support for the idea of sending some UD students to study in France for an academic year. On July 7th, 1923, they left from New York City to go to Paris. The first group were 8 students, all men, who studied abroad with Professor Kirkbride. In the second year was the first time that women went on the programs, and it was pretty quick that women were the majority of the travelers in the program.
While they were abroad, certainly they were taking academic courses, they were living with French families. There were cultural excursions, much the same as we build cultural excursions into our study abroad programming today. They were able to go to sites of importance where they could learn about the history of the locations where they were living. There were meals. We learned so much through the food and the culture.
They closed the offices in the 1930s. President Hullian pulled back the program. UD and the United States saw the rise of Hitler as a major threat. The bombing of Paris happened just after everyone left. Everything that was there from UD archives was destroyed. In 1948, the Delaware Foreign Study Office closed. Jump ahead to 1972 when Winterim was created at UD. The winter session, short-term, faculty-led study abroad programs have been the signature model of UD.
We use that legacy and that history to continue to keep innovation and creativity at the center of everything that we do in global education.
The World Scholars Program, this is something that we are really proud of. A 4-year framework for internationalizing an undergraduate program of study, which means year 1, first semester abroad, year 2, residence in our International House Living Learning community, year 3, study abroad a second time, and senior year culminates in the Spring Scholars Symposium.
My experience as a World Scholar, both abroad and at home, has definitely prepared me for the future.
The World Scholars Program over the past 4 years has really helped me to build on one of my big values, which is empathy, to be able to talk to so many people from around the world. It's really kind of shaped me into who I am and what I value today.
Clearly, study abroad can have a profound impact on the overall university experience of students. The personal growth in itself is quite significant.
I've always viewed myself as somebody who is a bit hesitant to put herself out there and do adventurous things like go to a place like Croatia. That opportunity allowed me to really put myself outside of my comfort zone.
We as an institution are looking for ways to create more access and availability to study abroad for all students. It's important that everybody has the chance to experience the impact of a study abroad program.
So all of this contributes to enriching our local community with intercultural perspectives, leading to a better, much more engaged and understanding society and world around us.